A Bounce TV political special will explore the impact of the African American vote on the Michigan upcoming election next month. It's a 1-hour special, spotlight on the news inside Michigan's African American vote, and it'll be hosted by WXYZ, WMYD editorial and community affairs director Chuck Stokes. Chuck, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the special and what people can expect to hear.
Well, it's a 1-hour special. It has a wide array of people. I interviewed about 20 different people from all walks of life, from just MOSs on the street, a man on the street, to academicians, to political leaders, ministers, community organizers, you name it. Award-winning journalists, Rochelle Riley of the Detroit Free Press, Bankaley Thompson of the Detroit News, Jesse Jackson, you name it, they were in there. What we didn't have were any sitting elected officials or any candidates. We didn't want them in this particular program. No spin on that. There's spin from a lot of other people. And I got to give the idea, it was Mike Murray, our general manager's idea. He came up and said, why don't we do this? It's the first time we've done an election special on Bounce, which is owned by African Americans based out of Atlanta, and they're all over the country. So it's the perfect audience for it. It's also going to be simulcast on TV 20, which has also heavy African American programming. So it's a perfect audience for it.
So tell us a little bit about the importance of the African American vote in Michigan.
The importance is, remember Michigan, last election, we were the last to come in, and everybody thought it would go for Hillary Clinton. It ended up going for Donald Trump, and it was a very close race. And African Americans, a lot of people say they sat on their hands and didn't come out in record numbers. Not anything compared to 2008 and 2012 when Barack Obama was running. And when I talked to Arnold Weinfeld at Michigan State University, he points out the largest drop in voter participation from African Americans was from 2012 to 2016, 14% African Americans, the largest in the nation, not just in this state. The largest drop-off was here.
So you listening to that, it sounds like Michigan's African American vote has not just, local or statewide or regional implications, but it can have national implications if they're either engaged or not engaged.
You're absolutely right. One way or the other, they could make the difference, and they can make the difference in just a few weeks here in Michigan, and it may be a bellwether for what's going to come 2 years from now in the big presidential election. Peter Hammer, I think we may have a bite from him from Wayne State University. He sort of sizes it up well.
I do think the bellwether really is what happens in Detroit. So voter turnout, voter suppression, voter engagement, voter excitement in Detroit is probably going to be the most significant determination of what's going to happen in the midterms and what's going to happen 2 years from now.
Right, so that sort of really captures what we were just talking about. When is the special and where can people see it?
Okay, it's going to be 8 o'clock tonight on Bounce TV, Bounce Detroit. It will also be on TV 20, and it will be streamed on WXYZ.com, and a bunch of other people will be in there. The Baptist ministers, you got to watch that segment. They're very entertaining, but deliver a serious message. And my favorite part is a 92-year-old Mildred Madison who talks about the importance of voting. First person she voted for was Harry Truman in 1948.
All right. Chuck Stokes, thank you so much for bringing us the great special. Can't wait to see it.